Okay, I don't even like to drive in itself, and unlike basketball, it's not because I'm shit at it, it's just because I don't like having to pay attention to the road. If I had it my way, I would just take the train everywhere, but unfortunately, the only public transportation in my city are shitty ass buses, and the closest bus stop is about a mile away from my house, so I'm basically stranded. I only ever rode the bus one time, and it came ridiculously late, and went pretty slow. I'm sure if I had niggas to talk to, it would have been fine, but I was all alone, and the other passengers were unknown Negroes and old people. Not having a car would be grave where I live, but in good old Missouri, it would have been a death sentence. Where I was living over there was like no bus stop for 2 miles, and the bus itself probably never came. And to make matters worse, my parents think taxis are super dangerous, and originally wouldn't let me drive in a car ridden by other teenagers. And then despite leaving me stranded at home, they still turned around and asked me why I didn't like to go outside, like what the fuck. Anyway, after foreign intervention, they decide to let me and my siblings ride in other people's whips, but whatever, nobody hits me up, so fuck the world. But back to why I hate driving. First off, I hate having to fill up my gas tank, especially during the winter. Second, I hate having to worry about my car breaking down or exploding out of nowhere. My car's done some woozy shit, but it has never really happened while I was driving. Like one time, it got stuck in the parking lot while my mother was driving it, and she had to be picked up. Another time while my dad was driving it, he said it was making weird noises, and he had to take it to the mechanic. And just because my car hasn't acted up on me doesn't mean I haven't taken major L's while driving, but that's a story for another day. And I know spontaneous combustion is almost impossible and pretty much never happens, but I can never be too sure. And I hate having to share the road with a bunch of fuck niggas that shouldn't have gotten their licenses, or better yet, been born. See, there's this area close to where I live that's mostly populated by bums and lowlifes, and unlike the Weeknd, I'm not repping for them because they fucking suck. They drive like assholes, and then yell shit at you like that'll solve their problem. I really hate anyone that yells shit at me while I'm driving. Like I want to track them down and burn their houses down, but yeah, it's always a shame when a mother takes a dump and ends up giving birth in the process. The final major thing that pisses me off about driving is giving rights to other niggas. First off, half the time they not be paying me gas money like it's a public wagon or something. Second, niggas always have something to say about my driving, like, oh, you almost killed us, or oh, you can't drive for shit. As I always say, there's no such thing as almost, either we died or we lived, and yeah, I can't drive for shit when you tell me I can't. When I'm driving by myself, I'm doing just fine, but as soon as a nigga start acting like I'm drunk or something, it makes me anxious. I guess the saddest part about all of this is that these niggas wouldn't do the same for me if I asked them for rides. There's always some fucking excuse like, oh, you ain't got gas money, or oh, I don't have the whip today. Even though I see them posted on Snapchat driving. And if you're watching this video and think I'm talking about you, then stop reaching. I'm probably not. And if I am, then who cares, because no one knows who you are, you're making moves, and my dick is still dry. I think if I ever get financially comfortable, I'll just Uber everywhere. I would just get a chauffeur or something, but that seems a little extra, and I don't want to waste money on such nonsense. Also, I'm low-key afraid of getting my face recognized at some point in the future, and then the Uber driver fucking blasts me. But not really, though. I'm not exactly a noteworthy person. But in summary, fuck having to drive, and we should just get a metro train on every road so I can just get a ticket and go wherever I want without having to pay attention to the road. Wait, I just realized it's a fucking stupid idea, because then there wouldn't be any space to put your groceries. So I guess in summary, we should all find a way to make the moon collide with the earth and end this nonsense once and for all.